Hey everybody, that's right. Welcome to the Have a Nice podcast. Now I know we was running just a few little minutes behind, but y'all already know how I do. I come racing in, and when I come racing in, baby, let me tell y'all what happened. First things first. Hello everybody. Let me see. Okay, you're gonna have to take that down because I can't see everybody that's up there in the thing. Hello, Bernard. Thank you so much for your patience, baby. That's right. If you show up in there, I'm definitely gonna give you the shout outs of all shout outs. That's right. Please believe it, baby. So this is what happened. I came over. Y'all know I am new to this whole podcast thing. And because I am new to this whole entire podcast thing, baby, the first thing I did was I picked up the wrong shirt. Now, I didn't know that, this is my QB bench, but this is in the whole virtual world of the QB bench, baby. So what I did was wrong shirt. Look at this. Looks like I had been like something had put a hole through me on the bench. So I couldn't wear my Have a Nice Day shirt as much as I want. Hey, LEG, don't worry, everybody else. I'm going to get to you. But again, like I said, work with me because I'm learning how to do this whole podcast thingy. A lot of people know how to do it. Okay, so we got Ida. Oh, my God. Hey, Auntie Ida, how are you? Okay. Hey, Paul. Hey, Cedric. Hey, Natalia. So when you see me look over this way, that's because I'm looking to make sure that I give everybody these shout outs because, again, you could be any place in the world, baby, but you're here with me having a nice day. As you know, we continuing from the show. And like I said earlier, I was going to wear the wrong shirt. See what I'm saying? And I didn't realize that. I'm learning, people. As I learn, you learn with me. Don't forget that you can definitely call in. Now, tonight's question is going to be all about what's going on with my story. Now, I like to tell you hip hop stories because after all, who better to tell you a hip hop story than someone who was there? Someone who made history. Someone who knows a lot about this thing, baby, that we call hip hop. Okay? But tonight's question is all about cameras. That's right. Do you remember having that motherfucking 110 camera back in the day, baby? Okay. Oh, hold on. We got a phone call. Okay. Hello? Hello, you there?
Yes. Hello. Is it Roxanne Shante?
Yes, it is. How are you, baby?
It's Ty from Indy, Roxanne.
Oh, my God. Hey, Ty, how do you do? I didn't expect to get a call from you. How you feeling?
Yes, please believe it. I got a story about 42nd Street back in the day.
I know you do, but listen, let me just tell you something. Before you hit me with your 42nd Street story, let me tell you what we're talking about tonight. Tonight, we're talking about when you go and you took pictures back in the day with your camera and didn't realize that you didn't have no good pictures until after they were already developed. Now, do you remember having your old camera back in the day? That 110, that 35 millimeter, You know what I'm saying? Taking your pictures over there to the pharmacy. Because remember, back in the days in the hood, in order to get your pictures developed, you used to have to take your shit to the drugstore. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Shout out to York. Remember York developers?
Yes, and remember the little hut?
Yes.
The
photo hut. That's
photo
right.
Hut. Yep,
the photo hut. Please believe it, baby. So that's what we're talking about tonight. So we're talking about the fact of good pictures and how good pictures went wrong when we didn't get them developed right. Did you lose any good pictures?
Definitely lost some good pictures. So I remember going back in the day, I had an opportunity to go on the Ricky Lake show back in the 90s, the mid-90s. And I took pictures of the show and the stage and everything because I was on the stage with Ricky and everybody else. And we took pictures and went to the photo mat. And sure enough, they were all blurry because I didn't have the right film and the camera.
See, that's what I'm talking about. And look, you went all the way back to motherfucking Ricky Lake. And look, you'll never be able to do that again. But at least you got the blurred pictures and you got the memory with the story. Please believe it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Todd, thank you so much for calling, sweetie, and have a nice podcast. Okay.
All right.
So now let me take this back out. Shout out to everybody. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Roxanne Shante is up here telling her hip hop stories again, baby. So let me start off like this. I was blessed enough to go on tour with LL Cool J. Yes. Now everybody else was on the tour too. There's a lot of them up there. I got a lot of pictures to prove it, baby. But one of the main things is LL was on the tour. So now if you go into my Instagram or everything else, you already seen the picture and everything else. That picture there, of course, is LL Cool J in the background. Baby, you see that motherfucking tank top? You see them fucking shoulders, shoulders looking like bowling balls sitting out there, baby, them biceps. This is the bicep. Yeah, this is the bicep. The biceps, baby, and the other part of the arm and all that other stuff. You see how he was all glistening and everything else. So now I'm gonna tell you something. Me being from Queensbridge and me being Roxanne Shante, I felt like I could be a fan, but fuck that. I'm Roxanne. I ain't really got to be like a fan. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to play it kind of cool. So I was taking pictures with my camera, but I had my camera down low and kind of like had it tilted up like this. So when I tilted, well, you can't see how I tilted it up like this. Yeah, that's how the tilt is. So I had it tilted up like this. So all my motherfucking pictures, LL Cool J had no head. Okay? Had no head in every fucking picture. How did I miss his head on every damn picture? I don't know. But baby, I got the best part, which was the body. I mean, he got a nice face and everything else. But baby, at that time, we was all going for the ladies love Cool J. Yes, the fuck they do. So hold on. Let me just give a shout out to everybody here. Lorenzo, big shout out to you. Julius, big shout out to you. Derek Hall, big shout out to you. Christy, big shout out to you, baby. Please believe it. Now, this is back when nobody took a good selfie. This is when your camera had to make this sound like this. Because that was you winding the film. And then there was also people who knew how to load the camera. Sometimes if you loaded the camera incorrectly, see, newbies don't know nothing about that, baby. And when I say newbies, I'm not saying that in a bad way, because again, if I could reach you, I could teach you. Hey, Ricky, how are you, sweetie? Hey, Rick, how are you? Darren, how are you? Larry Lopez, how are you? Okay, so now back to my story. The main thing was when you open up the camera and you put in the film, you wanted to make sure that you loaded your film properly. So sometimes you would give up one or two motherfucking pictures just to slide it, put it in. You know what? I should have brought an old school camera so that y'all could see how I could demonstrate that. So you know what? I'm going to make sure that I do it. Hold on. I got another phone call here. Now, mind you, I'm trying to get all this together. Like I said, we growing as we go, and I'm learning as I go along. Hold on one second. Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Shante.
Yes, it is.
Hey, how you doing? I've been calling this line. I didn't think nobody was going to answer. My name is Frederick. Burkett,
Hey,
how are you
Frederick.
doing?
I am good. Let me tell you something. Anything you see me post, baby, anything that's related to Roxanne Shante is as real as it can get. If I put up a number and I say that I'm going to be answering the phones from 7 to 8, baby, I'm going to be answering them from 7 to 8. So, Frederick, you know what we're talking about tonight? We're talking about that time when you lost those really good fucking pictures because you were using an old school camera. Did you ever lose any good pictures?
Did on my phone that I had just recently got another phone. My other phone has some pictures in it. I had my what they call it, the charging port went out, and so I lost all my contacts and stuff. So I had to
Fred,
get another phone.
listen. Well, Fred, I'm taking you back before we had cameras on our damn phones, before we even had cell phones. I'm talking about when you had your 110 camera, when you had your disposable camera from Genovese.
Okay. Gotcha.
Did you ever lose any good pictures then?
No, because pretty much, we were just, taking them and just put them in the photo album. So we basically didn't lose them then.
Okay, well then you did a good job. That's what I'm talking about, Fred. See, Fred and his whole family had a steady hand. See, they didn't take no pictures of feet. They didn't take no pictures of thumbs. None of their shit was blurry. Please believe it, baby. Thank you so much for calling, Fred, sweetie. Have a nice day. Okay, big shout out to Natasha Muhammad. She says she had a pink 110 camera back in the day in 1986 and thought she was a professional photographer. I'm going to tell you something. So did I. So now back to the story of being on tour with LL and this camera that does not have any good pictures. All I got is people's bodies, people butts. I got a lot of sneakers. Oh, do I have a lot of sneakers? Matter of fact, let me explain to you about the picture. Let me just show you the photo. Hold on, because I got another call, but hold on. Let me show you the photo. Matter of fact, Chad, put that picture up. Put that photo up so I can show you exactly what's going on with these photos. So you can understand what I mean. Okay. Now you see that picture right there? You see that? You see that aqua tank top in the back? That's LL Cool J. You see those ladies all in the front? I don't know them motherfucking people. I don't. They just happen to be some girls that jumped in the front of the motherfucking picture. If you happen to be one of the people that's in the picture, then shout the fuck out to you because you are in the picture. But in all reality, I was trying to get a picture of LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be like a super fan, even though he was a superstar. I just wanted to make sure that I got a picture. So that right there shows you some of my little camera antics. Please believe it, baby. Okay, so yeah, you can take that down. Good. So now back to the story. When I first found out I was going on tour with LL, the first thing I thought I needed to do was buy some expensive clothes, but I didn't. I wanted to buy some motherfucking gold digger jeans, you know what I'm saying? Because my butt was a little round and I knew that gold digger, like gold digger. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had the commercial down pat. Hold on one second. I got another call right here. Hold on. Hello?
Peace and blessings, Queen. You know who it is.
Oh my goodness. We got Paul from Louisville, the home of the greatest Muhammad Ali. Paul, did you ever have one of them cameras and lost some good fucking pictures?
Hell yeah, man. I tell you, and the bad thing about it, you gotta wait for the motherfucker to get developed to find out that you done fucked up and then get a good shot.
Every
what the hell
time.
this bullshit is?
Every
Hey, Tommy,
time.
but I tell you, and look, this year's on a different note. Man, I'm at Mary J. Blige concert at the Gardens a few years ago. I got my phone up. I'm recording. Out comes Method Man. They didn't know that Method Man was going to be coming out and, you know, they get a song together. And, man, I'm sitting there, Shante, recording, and went to go look back at the fucking video and never hit play on my phone. Oh, I was all kind of mad.
That'll get you every time. Especially because you was moving and grooving.
Man,
you was singing.
You got some coverage and you ain't got the fucking coverage.
Please believe it, baby. Paul, thank you so much for calling, sweetie. And listen, have a nice podcast, baby. Okay, so now let's back out one more time. So let me just tell y'all. Let me go back to the tour. So they told me I was going to be on tour with everybody. And my main thing was I wanted to get some expensive clothes. I'm straight out the hood. I'm recently out the projects. You know, most of us were, honestly. And so I just went up to the Ave and I used to do this thing called fold and go. That's where I would go in stores, fold their clothes, they go in my bag, and then I go out the door. That was my motherfucking fold and go. So I figured, you know what, I'm getting ready to go on tour. I'm about to fold and go my ass off. Shout out to Maze, because I used to tear their ass up, baby. I had a big black bag. Okay, well, never mind. That's for another show. So anyway, they tell me we getting ready to go on tour. I get my camera. I go inside of Woolworths. I get a whole bunch of film, you know, and I was ready. Batteries, the whole thing, because this is the time of a lifetime. Like, even though I'm Roxanne, I am with megastars, superstars, you know, and this is when LL had the I Need Love. He used to bring the bed out on the stage, and this is when the girls was going crazy. So we're all staying in the same hotel. Now this is the Roxanne Shante juice part of the story, baby. So we're all staying in the same hotel. We're all staying on the same floor. Now I'm seeing girls wall to wall. They all up and down the place and everything else. And you know, I'm not into none of that stuff. I know the fellas was young and they was doing whatever it was that they was doing. But I see this one girl in the hallway. And she says, "Hey, Roxanne." And I'm like, oh shit, I got a fan up here, but I can't let her come in my room because I wasn't into no kinky shit like that. Like, I ain't know nothing about none of that type of stuff or anything like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a young teenager and everything, but I figured, like, you know what? I can make a friend. So let me let her come in my room. So she said, "Can I come in your room?" I said, "Yeah." So she came in my room. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm so in love with LL." And I was like sitting there like, yeah, most girls are. And she was like, no, you don't understand. My parents are rich. Bitch, did she just say her parents is rich? So, the project in me I start thinking, cha-ching. Okay, I got me a rich friend. Hold on. So I was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, my parents are rich. And, I would do and pay anything to see LL. Anything? Oh no. Okay. So I had to go in the bathroom and drink some water because see, I was told by my manager, listen, leave all of that hood shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to get your hustle on, Shante. Because I came from a different background than everybody else. So, my mind was always like hustle. And she said rich and she said anything. So I'm, rich in anything and anything rich. That should still mean a lot to me today. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone's rich, anything rich, that should go together for me. And it's been that way all my life. So I come back out. How much would you pay to go into LL's room? She was like, let me see. Now she had the little Gucci bag. So she opened up her little bag and everything. She pulled out all of this money. Okay. Think fast, Shante. Think fast. Everybody on tour got a motherfucking Kango. Somebody gonna be LL for you, and then you gonna get this money. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I know it's a creepy, mean story, and I shouldn't even be telling it, but fuck it, I'm gonna tell it to y'all because I need y'all to know exactly what was going on. Yeah, Paula. See, Paula was like, what the fuck? And then Paula was like, oh no. And then she said, slide show ho. Well, Paula, shh, girl, let me tell you the motherfucking rest, okay? Because this shit only gets better. So she opens up her thing. So she had like a little Beverly Hills, Giorgio Beverly Hills little perfume. So I put my hand out. She gave me the perfume. The next thing she did was she started counting the money. 20s, 100, singles. So when she handed it to me, altogether, it was $344. Why do I remember that it was $344? Because it sat heavy on my heart for a long time. Like maybe this is like a Roxanne Shante confession. So $344. Baby, I tell her, stay right there. So I go in the room next door. And when I go in the room next door, it wasn't LL room. You know what I'm saying? It was like a roadie room. But I spotted a troop jacket. I spotted a motherfucking Kango. So what did I say, do? Listen, I will split, and I'm not going to tell their name because, they shouldn't have did it, but we did it, and I can only confess my part of it. So I told him, I said, listen, put the chair by the window. We're going to turn the lights out. She's just going to see a LL Cool J motherfucking silhouette. You not going to talk. I'm going to tell her that you don't want to talk. And then she'll get a chance to meet LL. And I will give you some of the money, some of the $344. Because I'm still hood. This is what I'm still thinking. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time being out on a tour like this. So this is why I did it. So I did it. I go back in the room. Hey, LL wants to meet you. She said, he want to meet me? I said, yeah, he gonna meet you, So I put my hand out. She gave me the money. I think I asked for the bag too. Yeah, I probably was greedy. I probably did ask her for the motherfucking bag too. So she gave me the bag. I walk in the room. So when I walk in the room, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna call him MCLJ. Okay, because he wasn't LL and he wasn't Cool J. So we just gonna call him MCLJ. So MCLJ is standing there by the window. And with the troop jacket on and the Kango, couldn't really tell. So she comes in the room. She was like, I'm such a big fan of yours. I love you. I just love you. I just love you. So he just shaking his head, facing out the window like, she was like, if you could just say something to me. And she was like, and in my heart is beating because I know if this motherfucker say one word, please believe it. Hold on 1 second. Hold that thought. Let me answer the phone because I just don't want to be rude because a lot of people are calling. Here we go. Hello?
Hello, is this Roxanne Shante?
Yes, it is, baby. I was in the middle of a good story. How are you?
Hey, how you doing? This is New York, LA, and I'm trying to tune in on your podcast, but I can't find it. It's on
Okay.
YouTube, right?
So if you're trying to tune in on a podcast, if you go right now to Rock the Bells on YouTube, it's right there and it's live. Because I'm in the middle of
Okay.
telling this really good LL story, baby.
Okay, I apologize. Happy
No
New
problem,
Year.
sweetie. Listen, don't say sorry, but you see, I picked up for you because everybody's important. Please believe it, baby.
And much
All right.
love to you, and I appreciate all the music you ever put out.
Thank you so much, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, now back to the window. So, he's standing in the window. So the girl goes to run. So when she goes to run, I grab her. To touch LL. That's going to be more money. Now, you said you wanted to meet him. You met him. So then, that's when my friend, who we are calling MCLJ, took the curtain and threw the curtain behind him like he was Dracula. Like, fuck this bitch. And threw the curtain behind him. I said, see, you done made LL mad. But if you go get more money and you come back, maybe I could get him to say, hey. She's like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So she left. Whew. So I gave, MCLJ his cut. We laughing and we giggling and we laughing and we giggling. Then we hear a knock on the door. Boom, boom, boom. The fuck is that? Boom, 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 boom. I said, oh my God. So I go. I was like, yo, just, let's just look out the peek hole, see who it is. We look out the peek hole. It's the girl and her parents. So I'm thinking, okay, her parents may not know what LL looked like. Now, MCLJ getting all scared and shit, talking about, no, we got to be honest because we out of town and this could get the tour in trouble. I'm like, listen, you ain't never hustled before. This is what we going to do. Get under the covers. Go to sleep. Put your head on the pillow, and you're going to take the motherfucking Kango hat and you're going to put it on because everybody knows LL sleeps in his hat. So he was like, you think it's going to work? I said, just let me talk. He gets under the covers, lays his head on the pillow, puts on his motherfucking Kango. I open up the door. I say, listen, my brother is sleeping and can't be disturbed. And they were like, well, listen, we're willing to pay whatever it is for our daughter to get a picture. We were waiting for her downstairs and she just would love to take a picture. I said, according to hip hop law, number 76, he cannot get back out the bed. I'm so sorry. I said, he's a professional. He's an artist. Can't do it. So the parents were like, okay, well, maybe we could speak to a manager or something. Maybe so. Go ahead, try. Whew. When I tell you 2 more weeks of that, I must have left with about $5,000 off that motherfucking tour with my fake motherfucking MCLJ being LL Cool J after motherfucking hours. Roxanne Shante is incredible. She's just amazing. Just so good at what I do. Please believe it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now, one more thing. I finally did get a good picture. Chad, post that picture. Okay. That was at a music sound check. That picture there is taken with a 110 camera. Will it get any clearer? No, the fuck it won't. Can I zoom in with the camera? No, the fuck I couldn't. But if you zoom in closely now, if you get real close to your screen, you'll see that's LL Cool J. Please believe it, baby. I am Roxanne Shante. This is the Have a Nice Day podcast. We do this every Wednesday where I tell you a hip hop story. And guess what? I bring motherfucking receipts, baby. I bring pictures with me. So now let me give all my shout outs to everyone that enjoyed the motherfucking show. Okay. Miss Virgo, nope, it is yes. Please believe it. Julio, aka DJ Who's, thank you so much. Oh, yeah. On that call earlier, don't forget, I'm gonna give you that shout out. Please believe it. Oh, Karina. I know I ain't saying your name right. K Renard. Well, whatever it is, with the y'all giggling because I'm trying to pronounce this. Okay. Well, you lady Kayrenar, Who had a 110? That's right. That's how the fuck it was back then. Okay, Danny Clunk. That's right. Have a nice day. Listen, from the hoodie hood, I make it all goody good, and I wish a motherfucker Woody would. Okay, Joel. I'm not even gonna try to say your last name. Arnold Green. Who else is here? Mr. Noise. Oh, nice. Okay. Who else is here? Keisha. Hey, Keisha, how are you? You know what this makes me think of? Van Johnson. How are you, sweetie? I hope everybody enjoyed the story. You know what this makes me feel like? When we used to watch those children's stories, those children shows that used to come on, and at the end, they used to say everybody's motherfucking name, like, hi, Billy, hi, such and such, hi, Jermaine, hi, Kevin, hi, Derek. I'm going to tell y'all something. My heart used to hurt because they never, ever said Shante. Never. They never said it. I wish they would have, but they never, ever said it. And remember, tell a friend that Roxanne Shante is up here, baby, telling stories. Keisha, they never said your name either. See, that's what I'm saying. They got to learn how to say other names back in the days, because I remember that was part of the Magical Garden. Remember the Magical Garden? Here in the garden of make believe, Magical Garden, and the fucking Chuckle Patch, and the motherfucking squirrel, and the magic tree. They never said my name. Neither did motherfucking the bumblebee. Remember the fucking bumblebee, and the lollipop used to fade out. And you know what? We might have to talk about that next week. Oh, thank you so much. I love you too. They never said yours either, Miss Virgo. Oh, romper room. Motherfucker, Camisa. That's right, Oliver Boyd. That's right, Romper Room. That was the name of that shit. Okay, please believe it, dear. I keep it coming because we are only getting started. I have been involved in this beautiful thing called hip hop. I want to say for well over 35 years professionally, 45 years, for as long as I can remember, back to my very first hip hop record. And it is not just a genre of music. It is my culture. It is what I believe in. And that's the reason why I must tell you these stories, so that you can understand that I am more than just rap. I am hip hop, baby. Please believe it. Okay, let's see. Oh, we couldn't get your necklace. That's right. Please believe it. I could never get nothing that was already made. Like, there was no pre-made for Shante. They always had everybody else's name, but there was never no but there was some for Roxanne. So I did have me a Roxanne name belt. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Please believe it. So for everyone, I hope that you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to download it. Tell a friend that Roxanne Shante is up here telling these stories again. Please believe it, baby, because the Have a Nice podcast is also crazy. And also, big shout out to Cutmaster Cool V, who is doing well and on the road to recovery, because we miss him too. Please believe it. LG, see you. Darren Hall, see you. Dorel, see you. Yolanda, see you. Erica, see you. Oh, that shit could be around. See you. Yeah, and I see you. And I see you. Please believe it, baby. Have a nice day.